Have you ever met someone just once and somehow it felt like your entire life shifted by a few degrees? Not because they did something extraordinary, not because they tried to impress you, but because the energy between you was so intense, so strangely familiar, so impossible to ignore that you walked away knowing, something in me has just awakened, and I can't go back to who I was yesterday. Most people don't understand this kind of experience. To them, transformation takes time, years of healing, years of mistakes, years of learning. But a twin flame connection breaks all those rules. It speeds up your evolution in a way that almost feels supernatural. It's as if your soul hits the fast-forward button, and suddenly, all the lessons you avoided for lifetimes rise to the surface, loud, urgent, impossible to run from. This is what we call spiritual acceleration. And if you've ever encountered your twin flame, you already know exactly what it feels like. Why does meeting your twin flame, even for a single moment, change everything? This is the mystery we're diving into. Because let's be honest, you've met hundreds, maybe thousands of people in your life, but none of them triggered you the way your twin flame did. None of them made your heart race and break open at the same time. None of them made you feel seen in a way that was both beautiful and terrifying. And none of them made you question your entire identity, your patterns, your wounds, and your purpose, within days or even hours of crossing paths. So what exactly is happening beneath the surface? Why does this one connection hold so much spiritual power? And why does it feel like your twin flame can activate years, sometimes lifetimes, worth of growth in a shockingly short time? To understand that, we need to explore what happens to your energy field, your nervous system, and your subconscious mind the moment your mirror soul appears. Some people spend 10 years with someone and barely grow, but one encounter with your twin flame can shake your soul awake. Let's slow this down. Think about your ordinary relationships, romantic, platonic, or even family. Most of them influence you gradually. You adjust to each other. You adapt. You change little by little. But the twin flame connection is nothing like that. It doesn't adapt. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't move slowly. It explodes. It shatters your comfort zone. It exposes your deepest wounds. It accelerates your spiritual evolution at a pace that feels completely unnatural. It's the kind of connection that switches on parts of your consciousness you didn't even know existed. People often describe it as, "I felt like I knew them forever. It was like looking into a mirror of my soul. I wasn't myself anymore. I was more than myself. I hated it and loved it at the same time. I knew something big was happening, even if I couldn't explain it." This is the essence of twin flame activation, and it always begins with a frequency shock, a vibrational collision, a recognition beyond logic, a spiritual earthquake. What if the person who shakes you is actually the person who's meant to awaken you? Here's the truth most people don't want to face. Your twin flame is not just a soulmate, not just a lover, not just a romantic fantasy. They are a spiritual catalyst. They come into your life to push you toward your highest timeline, even if it feels like chaos at first. This is why the first meeting is so intense. It's not about physical attraction. It's not about personality. It's not even about romance. It's about energetic recognition. You are meeting another aspect of yourself, a reflection of your highest potential and your deepest wounds. And your soul knows it instantly. You may not know the word twin flame. You may not believe in spirituality. You may not understand what's happening. But your energy body understands. Your subconscious understands. Your soul understands. It says, "Wake up. Your journey begins now." And from that moment the acceleration starts. You're not crazy. Your connection isn't an illusion. You're experiencing a vibrational awakening. So many people doubt themselves after meeting their twin flame. They ask, "Why am I thinking about this person non-stop? Why do I feel scared and drawn to them at the same time? Why do I feel like I'm losing control of my emotions? Why does it feel like they're triggering parts of me I didn't even know existed? Why does everything in my life suddenly feel too small?" Here's why. Your soul just encountered its mirror. And mirrors don't lie. This connection exposes everything. Your fears, your abandonment wounds, your unhealed pain, your hidden desires, your untapped potential, the parts of you you've been running from. Nothing can stay hidden in front of your twin flame. And that's what makes the journey so intense. You're not imagining it. You're not delusional. You're not obsessed in a romantic way. You're experiencing energetic acceleration, the collapse of illusions, the breaking of old patterns, the awakening of your true self. This is the spiritual purpose behind your first meeting. It's the initiation, the ignition, the moment the fire is lit. Why do you feel like time stopped when you met them? Because your soul stepped outside linear time and entered soul time. Everything feels slow but fast at the same time. Everything feels new but familiar. Everything feels terrifying but safe. It's the paradox of twin flames. Love plus fear. Comfort plus chaos. Destiny plus doubt. Surrender plus resistance. And it all happens at once. This collision of dualities creates a spiritual shockwave inside you. That shockwave is the beginning of accelerated growth. Your energy expands. Your intuition spikes. Your senses sharpen. Your emotional body cracks open. You are being pushed, sometimes violently, toward your highest vibration. This is why the first meeting matters more than anything else. It's the moment your soul signs the contract. I'm ready to evolve, even if it hurts, even if it breaks me, even if I have to face every shadow I've run from. Your twin flame is simply the catalyst, the match that lights the fire, the mirror that shows you the truth, the energy that activates your awakening. And the craziest part? Your soul agreed to this long before you were born. That's why the meeting feels destined. That's why you can't forget it. That's why it feels like something bigger than you is taking over. Because it is. If you're here listening to this, there's a reason. You are not on this video by accident. You are not exploring this journey randomly. And you are definitely not going through this awakening alone. Your soul is remembering. Your consciousness is opening. Your vibration is rising. This is the beginning of your acceleration. And now that the process has started, there is no going back. Let's begin with a simple truth. Human beings do not grow at a steady pace. We grow in waves, periods of stagnation, periods of slow expansion, and then rare, extraordinary moments where everything speeds up at once. Most people only experience this acceleration a few times in life. During trauma, during spiritual awakening, during deep love, or during intense loss. But when it comes to twin flames, all of these forces converge into one moment. One meeting. One energetic collision. One shift that feels like waking up from a lifetime-long sleep. This is the heart of spiritual acceleration. It is not just emotional. It is not just psychological. It is not even just spiritual. It is energetic, vibrational, cellular, and karmic. A full system transformation. So what actually happens inside you? Let's break it into layers. Layer 1. You experience a sudden shift in vibration. Every person on Earth vibrates at a certain frequency. Your thoughts have a frequency. Your emotions have a frequency. Your beliefs, your wounds, your fears. Everything emits energy. For most people, that frequency changes slowly over time. But a twin flame operates at a frequency that is deeply compatible, yet often higher than yours. This creates a vibrational pull. It's like your soul suddenly remembers. This is the frequency I'm meant to rise into. Your energy begins to climb at unnatural speed. You feel an emotional high, a spiritual opening, a sense of destiny, a feeling of recognition, pull you can't explain, a rush of intuition. This is why the first meeting often feels like magic. Even if nothing happens, everything is happening internally. Your energy is expanding into a higher frequency, and it happens instantly. Layer 2. The collapse of false beliefs. Every human carries belief systems shaped by family conditioning, culture, trauma, fear, old narratives, unhealed wounds. You walk through life with stories like, I'm not enough. Real love is hard. People always leave. I must protect myself. I can't trust my heart. I have to earn love. These beliefs define your identity more than you realize. But when your twin flame enters, their energy contradicts these stories at the deepest level. Suddenly, your ego says, I'm scared. Your soul says, I remember. Your mind says, This is impossible. Your heart says, I've known this forever. This contradiction cracks your belief system open, destabilizes your identity. It forces you to confront what is real and what is simply programming. This is why so many people feel confused, overwhelmed, terrified, ecstatic, exposed, awakened, all at the same time. Your false self begins to dissolve. Your true self starts to emerge. This is spiritual acceleration. Layer 3, the nervous system awakens. Spiritual acceleration is not just soul level. It is physical. Twin flame encounters activate your vagus nerve, your heart chakra, and your solar plexus, sending waves of energy through your body. You might experience heart pounding, tingling, shaking, electricity in the body, feeling lightheaded, feeling grounded and ungrounded at the same time. Intense eye contact that feels like your soul is being read. This is not romantic excitement. This is energetic awakening. When the body feels a high-frequency connection, it reacts instantly. Think of it like plugging a low-voltage device into a high-voltage outlet. The energy surges through the system, forcing it to expand rapidly. You are not imagining the physical intensity. It is part of the acceleration. Layer 4, the soul memory activates. One of the most powerful aspects of twin flame acceleration is soul recognition. Feels like, I know you. I've seen you before. This makes no logical sense but feels absolutely true. Your soul carries memory far beyond this lifetime. When you meet your twin flame, those memories switch on. It's like someone lit a match inside a dark room you forgot existed. This awakens your intuition, your spiritual gifts, your emotional intelligence, your inner knowing, your higher consciousness. You begin to think, feel, and sense differently. You begin to question reality. You begin to question yourself. You begin to question everything. Not because you're losing your mind, but because your old identity is no longer big enough for your expanding soul. Layer 5, the acceleration of healing. Twin flames don't just activate your light, they activate your shadow. Your unhealed wounds rise to the surface quickly because two matching frequencies amplify each other. If love exists, it amplifies love. Fear exists, it amplifies fear. If abandonment exists, it amplifies abandonment. If insecurity exists, it amplifies insecurity. Nothing stays hidden. This is why the connection feels overwhelming. You are healing faster than you ever thought possible. But healing is not pretty. It is messy. It is emotional. It is raw. It is uncomfortable. This is spiritual acceleration. It forces you to evolve whether you feel ready or not. Layer 6, the ego death begins. The ego loves control. It loves predictability. It loves safety. It loves familiar patterns, even if they're unhealthy. But the twin flame connection threatens the ego. Why? Because it exposes the truth of who you are underneath the layers of conditioning. It shows you your potential, your gifts, your fears, your patterns, your masks, your self-sabotage, your emotional armor. The ego cannot survive this level of honesty, so it panics. It resists, fights back. This is why so many twin flame journeys include running, pushing away, emotional shutdown, denial, fear of intensity, fear of vulnerability. It's not because the love isn't real. It's because the ego is terrified of dissolving. But the dissolution of ego is exactly what creates spiritual acceleration. It is the rebirth of a new self. Layer 7, the quantum leap in awareness. At a certain point, the internal chaos settles, and something extraordinary happens. You wake up one day and realize you see the world differently. You see relationships differently. You see yourself differently. You feel more connected than ever. You're more intuitive than ever. You're more honest than ever. You're more awake than ever. This is the quantum leap. Your consciousness rises. Your vibration stabilizes at a higher frequency. Your intuition becomes clearer. Your empathy expands. Your purpose becomes louder. You start remembering why you came here. This is the ultimate outcome of spiritual acceleration. You return to your true self. Not the self shaped by trauma. Not the self shaped by fear. Not the self shaped by the world. but the self shaped by your soul. So why is twin flame acceleration 10x faster than normal spiritual growth? Because it activates every layer of your being at once. Mental, emotional, physical, energetic, subconscious, soul level. No other connection does this. No other relationship can reach this depth. No other person is wired to activate you this way. Twin flames operate as catalysts, triggers, mirrors, awakeners, frequency amplifiers. They don't come to comfort your wounds. They come to reveal them, so you can outgrow them and rise into who you truly are. This is why the growth is fast, intense, jarring, transformative, and sometimes painful, but it is always purposeful. If your life feels like it's speeding up after meeting your twin flame, it's because it is. You are entering the phase of rapid healing, rapid shadow work, rapid emotional breakthroughs, rapid spiritual awakening, rapid karmic clearing, rapid identity shifts, rapid vibration upgrades. This is not chaos. This is transformation. This is acceleration. And this is exactly what your soul signed up for. Every soul carries its own scars, hidden, often unacknowledged, and sometimes so deeply buried that we've convinced ourselves they don't exist. These are your core wounds, the primal injuries of the soul. They may stem from abandonment, rejection, neglect, betrayal, feeling unworthy or not enough, loss of love or safety. For most people, these wounds are like dormant volcanoes. They smolder quietly in the background, occasionally erupting in subtle ways. Fear, insecurity, self-sabotage, or the inability to fully trust and open the heart. But a twin flame encounter is like a lightning strike to the soul. It ignites these volcanoes with precision. Why? Because your twin flame is not just another person. They are a mirror of your soul. They see the deepest, most vulnerable parts of you, even the parts you hide from yourself. And in that reflection, your core wounds no longer have anywhere to hide. The moment of mirror reflection, the very first interaction with your twin flame, can feel like you're staring into a mirror, and the mirror is alive. You see the beauty and the pain of yourself simultaneously. You feel recognized at a level beyond logic. You feel exposed yet deeply understood. This is mirror energy in action. Your twin flame reflects your shadow self, fears, insecurities, unhealed trauma. Light self, your gifts, potential, and authentic soul expression. Patterns, repeated cycles that keep you stuck in pain or avoidance. And when your shadow is reflected back at you, especially with such intensity, you are forced to confront it immediately. This is what most people call the trigger. The very moment your twin flame appears, your dormant wounds awaken. You might feel anxiety, emotional overwhelm, confusion, a longing you can't explain, guilt, shame, or fear, simultaneous love and resistance. All these are signs your core wounds have been activated. Why activation feels so painful? Your core wounds are sensitive because they represent your soul's history of survival. They are protective mechanisms you developed long ago to cope with loss, abandonment, or trauma. When your twin flame touches these wounds, it can feel like your defenses are stripped away. Your heart is cracked open. Your soul is shaken to the core. For example, if your core wound is fear of abandonment, a twin flame may appear distant, challenging, or inconsistent. This triggers panic, insecurity, or obsession, but it's a push toward healing your attachment patterns. If your core wound is fear of rejection, their mirror energy may challenge your self-worth, forcing you to see yourself as deserving of love regardless of external validation. If your core wound is betrayal trauma, they may reflect patterns of dishonesty or avoidance that make you confront old pain you never fully processed. In short, the more intense the connection, the deeper the wound activation, and the faster your spiritual growth. The science behind the acceleration. While twin flames are often discussed in spiritual terms, there's an energetic mechanism at play that mirrors modern understanding of psychology and neuroscience. 1. Emotional intensity rewires the brain. High-intensity emotions activate the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex. This creates a unique opportunity for rapid emotional recalibration, helping you integrate previously suppressed feelings. 2. Mirror neurons reflect your internal state. Seeing yourself reflected through your twin flames' reactions stimulates empathy, self-awareness, and deep understanding of your behaviors. You begin to recognize patterns you would normally ignore. 3. Vibrational resonance shifts your energetic system. Twin flames operate at higher frequencies, triggering your energy centers, chakras, to align and open more rapidly than normal. Your nervous system learns to hold higher frequency states, accelerating spiritual and emotional maturity. Core wounds as gateways to growth. Although activation is painful, it is the gateway to profound spiritual acceleration. Here's why. The wound forces confrontation. You can no longer hide from yourself. Confrontation leads to awareness. You see patterns, fears, and limiting beliefs clearly. Awareness triggers choice. You can choose healing, forgiveness, and self-love. Choice initiates transformation. By consciously engaging with your wounds, your vibration rises, and you move closer to your authentic self. Your twin flame acts as a catalyst, not the cause of your pain. They accelerate what would normally take years or lifetimes to process. The shockwave effect, layers of healing. Once your core wounds are activated, the acceleration unfolds in layers. 1. Emotional layer. Buried feelings surface. You may cry unexpectedly, feel intense longing, or experience joy intertwined with fear. 2. Mental layer. Old beliefs crumble. You begin questioning everything you thought was true about love, trust, and self-worth. 3. Energetic layer. Your chakras may open or fluctuate. You experience surges of energy or deep lethargy as the body adjusts to higher frequencies. 4. Spiritual layer. You feel connected to something greater than yourself. You sense guidance, synchronicities, and divine timing. Each layer overlaps, creating a domino effect. Emotional activation triggers mental shifts amplify energetic changes, and spiritual insights accelerate overall growth. Why this is faster than normal healing? Consider the difference between normal growth and twin flame growth. Normal growth, incremental, gradual, often linear. Twin flame growth, explosive, multi-layered, simultaneous across all aspects of self. It's why people often say, "I met them yesterday and I feel like I've lived 10 lifetimes in their presence." And it's true. The pain of the core wound is directly proportional to the speed of your spiritual evolution. The deeper the wound, the faster the acceleration. Twin flames are essentially the soul's shortcut to awakening. How to navigate core wound activation? Because the experience is intense, many people feel overwhelmed. Here are some practical spiritual approaches. 1. Observe, don't react. Witness your emotions. Don't suppress them or act out unconsciously. 2. Journal or express feelings. Writing or creating art helps integrate emotions quickly. 3. Meditate and breathe consciously. Helps regulate the nervous system and anchor your energy during surges. 4. Recognize the mirror. Ask, what part of me is being reflected? What am I resisting? 5. Trust the acceleration. Know that discomfort is temporary. Growth is permanent. 6. Seek guidance if necessary. Spiritual mentors, coaches, or therapists can help integrate rapid shifts safely. The hidden gift of pain. While activation feels challenging, there is always a hidden gift. You begin to release old trauma you thought would follow you forever. You develop emotional resilience that few achieve in normal lifetimes. You awaken to your soul's purpose, often realizing that your path and mission are more aligned than ever. You learn self-love at a profound level, because the twin flame mirror forces you to recognize your own value. Pain becomes the teacher, and your twin flame becomes the messenger. Your wounds are not mistakes, they are invitations. Your core wounds are not punishments. They are not flaws. They are sacred triggers that guide you toward your highest self. When you meet your twin flame, the invitation is immediate. The lesson is unavoidable. The acceleration is inevitable. And this is why twin flame journeys are so intense, beautiful, and transformative. They don't just give love, they force you to grow, heal, and rise into the person your soul always intended to be. Every human ego is built to protect the self. It is a construct designed to maintain control, predictability, and safety. It tells you who you are, what you deserve, and how to survive. The ego whispers, don't trust too much. Don't love too deeply. Protect yourself. Stay small, it's safer. Most of us live our lives under this protective framework, thinking it keeps us safe. But when a twin flame enters, the ego is immediately challenged. The moment the ego meets its match. When you first encounter your twin flame, your ego experiences a shock. They see through your masks. They touch parts of you you've hidden from yourself. They mirror back both your light and your shadow. They activate all your suppressed emotions at once. Suddenly, the carefully curated identity you've built, the one you've relied on to feel safe, feels inadequate, fragile, and exposed. This is not accidental. This is by design. Your twin flame does not meet you as the persona you present to the world. They meet you as your authentic self, stripped bare of defenses. And when this happens, the ego experiences what spiritual teachers call a mini-ego death. What is mini-ego death? Mini-ego death is not literal death. It is the temporary dissolution of the protective structures of the ego. Think of it as your old identity being dismantled layer by layer. Your familiar sense of self losing its grip. Your mental and emotional patterns being exposed. Your habitual ways of thinking, judging, and controlling being interrupted. Feels intense. Feels chaotic. Feels destabilizing. You may notice panic or fear of losing yourself, confusion about your desires and priorities, emotional vulnerability that surprises you, a longing to retreat but an irresistible pull to stay. This is not suffering for suffering's sake. It is a necessary stage of spiritual acceleration. Why the ego must dissolve? Your ego was not created to hinder you. It was created to protect you. But it cannot hold the frequency required for true spiritual awakening. It cannot contain the energy of your higher self. It cannot embrace the depth of love and awareness that your twin flame ignites. For accelerated growth to occur, 1. The ego must loosen its grip. 2. Old patterns must be disrupted. 3. Illusions of control and certainty must dissolve. Only then can you access deeper self-awareness, expanded consciousness, higher vibrational states, authentic connection with your soul and your twin flame. Without this temporary ego dissolution, the acceleration would stall. The process of ego dissolution. Ego dissolution during a twin flame encounter often unfolds in stages. Stage 1: confrontation. Your twin flame mirrors your deepest insecurities and fears. You see yourself in ways that are uncomfortable but undeniable. You may ask, why am I feeling this so intensely? Why do they make me feel both loved and terrified? Am I too much or not enough? This confrontation shakes your sense of identity. Stage 2: resistance. The ego fights back. It wants to retreat, to control, to rationalize. You may feel pushing them away repeatedly. Emotional outbursts, analysis paralysis, confusion and inner conflict. This resistance is natural. It is the ego's defense mechanism against transformation. Stage 3: acceptance. Gradually, you realize that resistance is futile. You cannot escape the reflection your twin flame provides. You begin to surrender, not to them but to the truth of your own self. You may notice an opening of the heart, less mental chatter, more emotional clarity, a sense of alignment with your soul. This is the stage where mini-ego death transforms into awakening. Why mini-ego death accelerates spiritual growth? Think about human growth normally. Years of therapy, self-help, reflection, or meditation gradually expand your consciousness. The ego resists and progress is slow. But twin flame encounters compress this timeline. 1. Triggering. Core wounds and shadow aspects surface immediately. 2. Mirror reflection. Ego sees itself reflected in intense, undeniable ways. 3. Collapse. Ego structures loosen, allowing higher awareness to emerge. 4. Integration, rapid learning, adaptation, and vibration shift. Essentially, the universe says, no more waiting. Time to evolve. The intensity is uncomfortable, but the reward is extraordinary. Signs your ego is dissolving. Many twin flame journeyers report these experiences. You feel emotionally raw in their presence. You notice old fears and insecurities surfacing. You experience inner conflicts between heart and mind. You feel simultaneously drawn and pushed away. You find yourself questioning your identity, choices, and life path. You experience moments of clarity and insight that feel profound and sudden. All of these indicate that ego dissolution is underway, and that spiritual acceleration is occurring. The mirror effect. Seeing your shadow in light. Your twin flame acts as a mirror. Shadows. Every suppressed fear, insecurity, or unresolved pain appears. Light. Your highest potential, gifts, and authentic self are reflected as well. This simultaneous exposure accelerates growth because it forces conscious integration. Shadow recognition, healing, release. Light recognition, expansion, activation. The ego cannot resist this process for long. It either adapts, or it falls away temporarily, creating space for your soul's expansion. Mini ego death as a spiritual initiation. Many spiritual traditions describe ego dissolution as a necessary step toward enlightenment or awakening. Meeting a twin flame often replicates this initiation. It destabilizes old identity. It expands consciousness. It amplifies awareness of truth. It ignites profound emotional and spiritual growth. Think of it like a spiritual boot camp. The intensity is high, but the results are lasting. The pain of ego dissolution is actually the growth edge, the threshold your soul must cross to step into a higher frequency of being. Practical ways to navigate ego dissolution. While ego dissolution is unavoidable in a twin flame journey, there are tools to navigate it more gracefully. 1. Self-observation. Witness your reactions without judgment. 2. Mindful breathing. Use the breath to regulate the nervous system and center yourself during emotional surges. 3. Journaling. Write down triggers, insights, and reflections. 4. Meditation and grounding. Connect with your inner self to maintain alignment amidst intensity. 5. Integration over suppression. Accept emotions as signals of growth, not threats. 6. Seek supportive guidance. Spiritual mentors, therapists, or coaches can help integrate rapid changes safely. The hidden gift of ego dissolution. Though disorienting, ego dissolution is a sacred opportunity. It allows you to step into authentic self-expression. It reveals limiting patterns that no longer serve you. It opens your heart to unconditional love, both for yourself and your twin flame. It accelerates spiritual awakening beyond what ordinary life experiences can achieve. In other words, your ego's collapse is not the end. It is the rebirth of your soul at a higher frequency. The twin flame journey is not meant to comfort you. It is meant to transform you. Your ego may resist. You may feel fear. You may feel pain. But remember, the intensity is intentional. The reflection is accurate. The acceleration is real. The growth is inevitable. Meeting your twin flame is a cosmic invitation. Step into your truth. Let go of what no longer serves. Rise into the highest version of yourself. And if you embrace it, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your soul than you ever imagined possible. Have you ever met someone and immediately felt that you had known them forever? Not just emotionally or romantically, but at the level of your soul. There's a strange familiarity that transcends logic, memory, and experience. It feels like a déjà vu that runs through your veins, igniting both awe and longing. This is soul recognition, one of the defining hallmarks of a twin flame encounter. The unexplainable recognition. When twin flames meet, there's a sense of immediate recognition that is impossible to rationalize. You might notice a strange sense of timeless familiarity, feeling seen, understood, and mirrored instantly. A connection that defies logic or reason. The experience of being home in someone's presence without ever having been there physically. This recognition is not psychological, it is energetic. It is not emotional, it is soul level. It is not superficial, it is woven into the very fabric of your being. Your soul remembers the other soul, often from lifetimes past, and in that recognition, profound acceleration begins. Why soul recognition accelerates growth. The moment you recognize your twin flame, your entire system responds. 1. Emotional amplification. The familiarity can trigger intense emotions that were dormant. Love, longing, fear, joy, grief. all flood in with astonishing speed. 2. Energetic resonance. Your energy field begins to resonate with theirs, often elevating your vibration instantly. This resonance acts as a catalyst for clearing old energetic blockages. 3. Immediate mirror activation. Your unresolved patterns and core wounds are reflected instantly, demanding attention. Recognition amplifies the mirror effect, making growth unavoidable. 4. Heightened intuition. Soul recognition opens channels of psychic, spiritual, and intuitive awareness. Synchronicities, subtle signs, and inner guidance become highly noticeable. The recognition itself becomes a wake-up call. It signals that you are ready to accelerate, to awaken, and to expand beyond your previous limitations. The feeling of coming home. Most ordinary relationships provide comfort, companionship, or excitement, but twin flame recognition is different. Feels like you've returned to a place you've always known. You're being embraced by a mirror of your soul. You are understood without explanation. You feel complete yet challenged at the same time. This paradox, the feeling of home paired with challenge, is what drives spiritual acceleration. Your soul remembers the potential, the lessons, and the unfulfilled paths you have walked in lifetimes past. Your twin flame acts as a conduit to that remembrance, catalyzing growth in ways that ordinary relationships cannot. The energetic mechanics of recognition. The phenomenon of twin flame recognition can be broken down energetically. 1. Resonant frequencies. Each soul carries a unique vibrational signature. Twin flames share complementary frequencies that align perfectly, causing instantaneous resonance. 2. Chakra synchronization. Meeting your twin flame can trigger alignment of your heart, third eye, and crown chakras. This alignment allows higher dimensional energy to flow freely, accelerating awareness. 3. Mirror amplification. Twin flames act as energetic mirrors, reflecting both light and shadow simultaneously. The recognition intensifies the mirror effect, making patterns unavoidable and accelerating growth. 4. Quantum soul memory. Your soul stores memories beyond linear time. Recognition activates this memory, connecting past experiences, lessons, and unresolved karmic threads. The result? A shockwave of awareness that accelerates both emotional and spiritual evolution. The immediate knowing. When soul recognition occurs, there's often a moment of absolute knowing. I've known you before. We were meant to meet. This is bigger than both of us. Something inside me remembers you. This knowing can be simultaneously exhilarating and terrifying. It creates a spiritual tension, a pull toward unity combined with the challenge of personal growth. And this tension is essential. It acts as the engine of spiritual acceleration, pushing both souls to evolve faster than they ever could alone. Soul recognition and core wound activation. Recognition doesn't just feel comforting. It activates your deepest wounds. Your twin flame mirrors your unresolved pain, and because the recognition is immediate, your shadow is amplified. For example, if your core wound is abandonment, recognition may trigger fear of being left, even if they are fully present. If your core wound is unworthiness, recognition may challenge your self-love, as you confront the reflection of your highest potential. If your core wound is betrayal, recognition may trigger deep trust issues, highlighting unresolved karmic patterns. The recognition is a wake-up call. Your soul is ready for growth, and your wounds must be addressed. This simultaneous activation of light and shadow is why the twin flame journey is so intense and so transformative. The role of familiarity in healing. The familiarity of your twin flame provides a safe yet potent environment for healing. Safe because your soul instinctively recognizes them as aligned. Potent because their mirror energy forces confrontation with all unresolved patterns. This combination allows for rapid emotional processing and energetic recalibration. Your soul uses the familiarity as an anchor. You can explore vulnerabilities that would feel too risky with ordinary people. You can confront past patterns and release them faster than normal. You can integrate new levels of self-awareness and consciousness efficiently. Familiarity becomes the catalyst for accelerated healing and spiritual growth. The paradox of recognition. Twin flame recognition often carries paradoxes. feeling complete and incomplete at the same time, feeling safe yet terrified, feeling drawn and repelled simultaneously, feeling known and challenged at once. These paradoxes are essential for spiritual acceleration. They prevent stagnation. They challenge the ego. They expand awareness. They catalyze growth faster than comfort ever could. Your soul thrives in this tension. Your spiritual evolution accelerates because nothing is hidden. Nothing is avoided. Everything is revealed. The catalyst for destiny activation. Soul recognition is not just about emotional resonance. It is also a signal of destiny alignment. Your meeting is often preordained, part of a greater cosmic plan. Recognition ignites your purpose and mission. The acceleration isn't just personal. It impacts your life path and spiritual work. In other words, meeting your twin flame is a shortcut to awakening your soul's mission. You are no longer wandering blindly. The recognition provides clarity and direction. This is why I am here. This is what I must do. This is who I am becoming. Practical ways to embrace soul recognition. Because recognition can be overwhelming, here are ways to integrate it effectively. 1. Honor the feeling. Acknowledge the familiarity without overanalyzing it. 2. Observe your reactions. Pay attention to emotions, triggers, and mirror reflections. 3. Meditate on the connection. Use quiet reflection to deepen awareness and integrate insight. 4. Balance surrender and boundaries. Allow the acceleration without losing yourself in intensity. 5. Journal memories and insights. Document synchronicities, dreams, and intuitive hits. 6. Trust the process. The soul's recognition is purposeful, guiding you toward growth and alignment. The hidden gift of recognition. The beauty of twin flame recognition is multi-layered. Emotional acceleration. You process feelings rapidly, leading to deep healing. Energetic alignment. Your chakras and vibrations shift instantly. Shadow integration. Your core wounds are illuminated and accelerated for release. Destiny activation. Your soul path and purpose are clarified. Spiritual awakening. Your consciousness expands beyond previous limits. Recognition is both a gift and a challenge, a divine invitation to grow, heal, and awaken faster than ever before. Meeting your twin flame is like seeing a reflection of your soul in the world, and suddenly remembering who you truly are. The familiarity is profound. The recognition is instantaneous. The growth is inevitable. Soul recognition is the spark that ignites the accelerated journey of spiritual awakening. And from this point onward, nothing in your life will remain the same. The mirror has been revealed. The acceleration has begun. And your soul is awake, ready, and evolving at a pace you never imagined possible. The twin flame journey is unlike any ordinary relationship. It is not linear. It is not predictable. It is a dynamic, flowing, and often tumultuous process. At the core of this journey lies the dance of union and separation. This dance is not a punishment. It is not a test of endurance. It is a sacred mechanism of spiritual acceleration. Union, the ecstasy of recognition. Union is the moment of convergence. You feel profoundly seen, understood, and complete. Time seems to collapse. Moments stretch and intensify. You sense energetic and soul alignment at the deepest levels. You experience euphoric resonance, as if all the universe is orchestrating your connection. Union is intoxicating because it confirms, we are mirrors. We are connected. We belong together. Emotionally, union brings deep love and intimacy, profound joy and contentment, a sense of homecoming, heightened spiritual awareness. Energetically, union triggers chakra alignment, particularly heart and crown, elevated vibrational states, amplified intuition and synchronicities. Spiritually, union is a catalyst for accelerated integration of shadow and light, a launchpad for deeper soul work, a reminder of purpose and destiny. Yet, as intoxicating as union feels, it is often temporary, setting the stage for the next critical phase, separation. Separation, the sacred pause. Separation is the counterpoint to union. It can occur physically, emotionally, or energetically. It may be self-imposed, circumstantial, or divinely orchestrated. It often feels painful, confusing, and disorienting. But separation is not rejection. It is not a failure. It is a sacred pause that allows for spiritual, emotional, and energetic recalibration. During separation, you may experience intense longing or yearning, emotional turbulence and inner conflict, reflection on personal patterns and unresolved wounds, accelerated processing of attachment, fear, and limiting beliefs. Separation is essential because union without preparation can be overwhelming for the ego and the soul. The dance ensures that both twin flames evolve individually while maintaining energetic resonance together. The push and pull dynamic. The twin flame dance is often described as push and pull. Push. One twin may withdraw, creating distance or challenge. Pull. The other twin feels drawn, compelled, or magnetized toward reunion. This dynamic is not random. It serves specific spiritual functions. 1. Activating shadow work. The push triggers fears, insecurities, and unresolved wounds. The pull invites conscious reflection, healing, and release. 2. Strengthening emotional resilience. Navigating cycles of closeness and distance teaches patience and emotional mastery. It challenges attachment patterns and egoic dependence. 3. Accelerating self-discovery. Separation forces introspection. Who am I without you? It prompts exploration of purpose, gifts, and personal growth. 4. Enhancing energetic alignment. Distance allows energy systems to stabilize. Union allows resonance and co-creation at higher vibrational frequencies. The dance is both challenging and necessary. It magnifies the intensity of emotions while simultaneously accelerating spiritual evolution. Why the cycle feels painful. The dance of union and separation is profoundly transformative, but it can feel excruciating. You may feel confused, abandoned, or desperate. You may question love, destiny, and self-worth. You may struggle with egoic resistance or fear of loss. Yet, pain is the engine of growth. It exposes unresolved patterns. It forces confrontation with shadow aspects. It dissolves illusions of control. It accelerates the awakening of the heart, mind, and soul. Pain becomes a teacher rather than a punishment. Every longing, heartbreak, and joy carries a lesson for evolution. Union, separation, and spiritual acceleration. The twin flame cycles create an energetic spiral rather than a linear progression. Each union elevates vibration and consciousness. Each separation challenges the ego, refines awareness, and deepens self-love. Each reunion integrates lessons learned during separation. Think of it as a spiral staircase of awakening. Step 1. Recognition. Soul mirror. Activated core wounds triggered. Step 2. Mini-ego death. Identity challenge. Spiritual acceleration begins. Step 3. Union alignment and resonance. Blissful expansion. Step 4. Separation. Reflection, shadow work, and integration. Further growth. Step 5. Reunion. Higher vibrational co-creation. Soul evolution accelerated. The spiral continues, each cycle accelerating growth exponentially. Energetic mechanics of the dance. Twin flame union and separation operate on a multidimensional energetic level. 1. Heart chakra activation. Union floods the heart with unconditional love. Separation teaches emotional independence and inner love. 2. Third eye and crown activation. The cycles enhance intuition, spiritual insight, and connection to higher guidance. 3. Vibrational resonance shifts. Push-pull dynamics challenge energy patterns. The system adjusts to hold higher frequencies, accelerating spiritual integration. 4. Mirror amplification. The presence or absence of the twin flame reflects unresolved patterns. Cycles magnify self-awareness and conscious choice-making. Energetically, the dance is a training ground for higher states of consciousness. The paradox. Love intensifies growth. Union brings love, joy, and ecstasy. Separation brings pain, reflection, and growth. The paradox. The very pain caused by separation fuels spiritual acceleration. The intensity awakens dormant potentials. The longing dissolves egoic attachment. The contrast between presence and absence accelerates self-mastery. The heart learns unconditional love, without dependency or expectation. Without separation, the spiritual acceleration would be incomplete. Without union, the emotional and energetic lessons would lack resonance. The dance is perfectly orchestrated for soul evolution. How to navigate the dance gracefully. While the dance is inevitable, there are ways to navigate it consciously. 1. Surrender to the process. Accept that union and separation are part of the journey. Trust the timing of the universe. 2. Maintain inner alignment. Practice self-love, meditation, and energetic grounding. Avoid losing yourself in longing or fear. 3. Reflect and integrate lessons. Use separation for self-awareness, healing, and growth. Journal insights and emotional patterns. 4. Honor the mirror. Recognize how your twin flame reflects both your light and shadow. Release judgment and embrace the learning. 5. Stay open to reunion without attachment. Allow reconnection to unfold naturally. Avoid controlling or forcing the process. By approaching the dance consciously, the twin flame journey becomes less chaotic and more transformational. The hidden gift of the dance. Though the push-pull dynamic can feel exhausting, its gifts are profound. Accelerated healing of core wounds. Deepened self-love and emotional maturity. Heightened spiritual awareness. Strengthened intuition and energetic sensitivity. Preparation for conscious union at higher frequencies. The dance is not punishment. It is the sacred accelerator of the soul. Every reunion, every separation, every surge of longing is a step toward your highest self. The twin flame journey is a sacred spiral. Each union and separation is a catalyst for awakening, a mirror for your soul, and a teacher of love beyond ego. The union shows the beauty and potential of connection. The separation reveals patterns, wounds, and growth edges. The dance itself propels your spiritual evolution faster than ordinary life experiences. The dance is both the challenge and the reward. It is the heartbeat of twin flame acceleration, moving you steadily, powerfully, and inevitably toward spiritual awakening and soulful alignment. Meeting a twin flame is not merely a meeting of hearts. It is a meeting of soul trajectories. The encounter serves as a spark, igniting forces both internal and external that push you into rapid spiritual expansion. These catalysts are not random. They are carefully orchestrated by the universe, designed to accelerate your evolution, dissolve old patterns, and awaken the deeper layers of your consciousness. 1. Emotional intensification, the power of feeling deeply. One of the most immediate catalysts is emotional intensification. When twin flames meet, the emotional body experiences a surge that can feel overwhelming, ecstatic, or even chaotic. Love and longing. The pull toward your twin flame can create an intensity unlike anything you've felt before. Fear and vulnerability. Old insecurities, abandonment fears, and trust issues surface rapidly. Joy and ecstasy. Moments of union can feel as if every cell in your body is vibrating at the frequency of love. This emotional intensification is more than passion. It is energy in motion. It forces you to confront your deepest wounds, dissolving resistance and catalyzing profound emotional and spiritual growth. 2. Shadow work. Mirrors for healing. Twin flames are perfect mirrors. They reflect your hidden patterns, suppressed emotions, and unresolved wounds. They reveal the parts of yourself that you have avoided or denied. Shadow work is rarely easy. It requires confronting pain, discomfort, and fear. Yet, when your twin flame triggers these shadows, you are compelled to integrate, release, and transform. Consider these reflections. Insecurity mirrored cultivating self-worth. Fear of abandonment mirrored learning trust and surrender. Limiting beliefs mirrored expanding consciousness. The twin flame connection transforms shadow work from a slow, introspective process into instantaneous lessons, propelling you toward higher vibrational states and spiritual clarity. 3. Synchronistic events. The universe shows its hand. After meeting your twin flame, you often notice a surge in synchronicities and coincidences. You may see repeating numbers like 1111 or 222. Unexpected encounters, messages, or signs appear. Events seem orchestrated to guide your attention. These synchronicities are not trivial, they are wake-up calls. They remind you that the universe is actively supporting your journey. They direct you toward experiences that accelerate awareness. They reinforce that your connection is divinely timed. When you pay attention to these signs, they magnify your awakening and reinforce your alignment with purpose. 4. Spiritual crises, the pressure cooker of growth. The intensity of a twin flame connection can induce what spiritual teachers call a spiritual crisis, a phase of profound discomfort and questioning. You may feel existentially disoriented. Who am I? What is real? What is my purpose? Old coping mechanisms fail to soothe. Attachment and dependency are challenged. Though uncomfortable, spiritual crises are powerful catalysts. They dissolve illusions and false identities. They demand introspection and conscious evolution. They open doors to new levels of awareness. In other words, the crisis is the crucible in which your soul is forged. It accelerates awakening by breaking down outdated structures and preparing you for higher states of consciousness. 5. Physical and energetic sensations. Feeling the shift. Twin flame interactions often trigger physical and energetic sensations that accelerate spiritual growth. Common experiences include tingling or warmth in the heart, spine, or crown, sudden chills or vibrations throughout the body, heightened intuition and psychic sensitivity, feeling pulled energetically toward your twin flame. These sensations are physical manifestations of spiritual expansion. Your energy field is recalibrating to align with higher vibrational frequencies. Your nervous system is rewiring, making you more receptive to intuition, guidance, and soul-level awareness. 6. Life events as accelerators. The universe often uses external circumstances to push your soul forward after a twin flame encounter. Job changes, relocations, or travel may create separation or challenge. Loss or upheaval may provoke introspection and resilience. Encounters with teachers, mentors, or supportive communities accelerate growth. These life events are not coincidences. They are orchestrated accelerators, ensuring that your spiritual expansion continues beyond the relationship itself. Your twin flame may serve as the catalyst, but the universe provides the canvas on which your growth unfolds. 7. Inner alchemy, transformation through love. The twin flame connection is a laboratory for inner alchemy. Love becomes both a mirror and a medicine. Through the intensity of the connection, you transmute fear into courage, longing into self-love, and attachment into freedom. Emotional turbulence becomes fuel for spiritual refinement. This alchemy occurs in both union and separation, accelerating self-realization and alignment with your highest self. 8. Triggering past life memories. For many twin flames, the meeting activates past life memories and karmic patterns. Unresolved experiences resurface. Lessons from previous incarnations are recalled. Deep karmic contracts are illuminated. These activations serve as catalysts for healing and liberation. By integrating past life wisdom and resolving karmic threads, you accelerate both spiritual maturity and vibrational evolution. 9. Expansion of consciousness. Meeting a twin flame often triggers a sudden expansion of consciousness. You perceive realities, energies, and truths previously unseen. You develop heightened awareness of your environment, people, and subtle energies. Your sense of self expands beyond egoic limitations. You feel interconnected with the universe and all life. This expansion is a direct consequence of the catalysts, and it is one of the hallmarks of twin flame spiritual acceleration. 10. Purpose activation. Stepping into your soul path. Perhaps the most profound catalyst is the activation of purpose. Your twin flame reflection awakens latent gifts and passions. The connection highlights areas where you are called to serve, create, or heal. The accelerated growth prepares you to step fully into your soul mission. In essence, twin flame catalysts do not just awaken the self, they awaken the highest expression of the self, aligned with the purpose you are here to fulfill. Practical ways to harness catalysts for growth. While the catalysts are powerful, conscious engagement amplifies their effect. 1. Observe without judgment. Witness emotions, reactions, and triggers without resisting. 2. Meditate daily. Anchor yourself, integrate energetic shifts, and enhance clarity. 3. Journal experiences. Capture emotional surges, synchronicities, and insights for reflection. 4. Engage in shadow work. Confront wounds, fears, and limiting beliefs illuminated by your twin flame. 5. Align with your higher self. Use the connection as a portal to higher consciousness and purpose. 6. Trust the process. Recognize that every catalyst is designed for growth, evolution, and awakening. By consciously engaging with these accelerators, you transform intensity into insight, challenge into wisdom, and connection into empowerment. The hidden gift of catalysts. Catalysts may feel intense, overwhelming, or even painful, but they are sacred instruments of evolution. They compress years of spiritual growth into months or even weeks. They dissolve illusions and accelerate clarity. They amplify love, awareness, and energetic alignment. They prepare you for conscious union and higher vibrational co-creation. Every trigger, every surge, every reflection is an invitation. Step into your power. Accelerate your evolution. Awaken fully to your soul's potential. Twin flame catalysts are the universe's accelerators for the soul, forces that push, challenge, and awaken you to the highest expression of love, consciousness, and purpose. The meeting of your twin flame is just the beginning. The catalysts that follow, emotional, energetic, karmic, and synchronic, propel you into rapid awakening. The key is to embrace the intensity, trust the process, and allow these experiences to ignite transformation at every level: mind, heart, body, and soul. The acceleration is real, the lessons are profound, and the journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Meeting your twin flame is more than an emotional or karmic awakening. It is a vibrational awakening, an energetic jolt that can shift your consciousness in ways that ordinary life experiences rarely do. These shifts happen quickly, profoundly, and often unpredictably, creating the sensation that your life, and your inner world, has been accelerated overnight. What are vibrational shifts? Every soul carries a unique vibrational frequency, an energetic signature reflecting emotional, mental, and spiritual states. Low vibrations are associated with fear, doubt, anger, and limitation. Higher vibrations resonate with love, compassion, joy, and consciousness expansion. When you meet your twin flame, these frequencies interact in profound ways. 1. Resonance. Your energy field resonates with theirs, often amplifying latent frequencies you hadn't accessed before. 2. Dissonance. Differences in vibration highlight unresolved patterns, shadow aspects, and energetic blockages. 3. Integration. The interaction forces realignment, healing, and conscious recalibration at a deep energetic level. This interplay produces rapid vibrational shifts, accelerating your spiritual awakening and self-realization. The sudden surge of energy. Many twin flame encounters are marked by a sudden surge of energy in the body and subtle field. Common experiences include tingling sensations throughout the spine, head, or heart, pulsing or expanding energy in the chest or solar plexus, heat or cold flashes without external cause, waves of emotion flowing with almost electric intensity. These surges are not random, they are energetic activations. Your body, mind, and soul are responding to the high-frequency energy of the twin flame connection. Energetic alignment. The heart and crown connection. Twin flame interactions often trigger heart-crown chakra alignment. Heart chakra. Anahata amplifies love, empathy, and compassion for self and others. Crown chakra. Sahasrara opens higher consciousness, spiritual insight, and connection to divine guidance. When these chakras activate in harmony, you experience emotional clarity and unconditional love, heightened intuition and psychic sensitivity, a sense of unity with all life and the universe, accelerated spiritual growth and consciousness expansion. This alignment explains why the twin flame journey can feel transformative almost instantly, even after the first meeting. The role of mirror energy. Your twin flame is the ultimate energetic mirror. They reflect your shadow and your light simultaneously. The intensity of reflection magnifies vibrational shifts. Patterns that were dormant or subconscious surface immediately. For example, fear of abandonment may trigger rapid activation of self-love and trust. Limiting beliefs may catalyze sudden clarity and empowerment. Emotional wounds may prompt immediate healing or release. Mirror energy forces energetic recalibration at the speed of awareness, accelerating spiritual evolution. Quantum acceleration of consciousness. Meeting your twin flame can feel like a quantum leap in consciousness. You perceive time, energy, and reality differently. Intuitive insights come with clarity and immediacy. Past life memories and karmic patterns surface with ease. This acceleration is not gradual. It is sudden and exponential, often leaving you profoundly changed within days or weeks. Your mind and spirit become more sensitive to subtle energies, opening doors to higher states of awareness previously inaccessible. Emotional catalysts for vibrational growth. Vibrational shifts are tightly linked to emotional intensity. The twin flame connection magnifies feelings. Love becomes all-encompassing and transformative. Longing and separation catalyze inner reflection and shadow work. Joy, awe, and ecstasy amplify energetic resonance. These emotions are not mere experiences, they are energetic accelerators, transforming your vibration and accelerating spiritual awakening. Physical manifestations of vibrational shifts. The intensity of twin flame energy can produce physical effects, including heightened sensitivity to environments, people, and energies, spontaneous waves of energy flowing through the body, sleep disturbances or vivid dreams as energy is processed, changes in appetite, mood, or bodily rhythms. These physical shifts are natural and often temporary. They indicate that your energy field is expanding, your chakras are realigning, and your vibration is rising. Integration, embodying the new frequency. Vibrational shifts are not just energetic, they must be integrated into daily life. Meditative practices help anchor higher frequencies in the body. Journaling and reflection allow conscious processing of new insights. Mindful movement or breathwork supports energetic alignment. Self-care and grounding practices stabilize the accelerated vibration. Integration is essential. Without it, high-frequency energy may feel overwhelming or destabilizing. The role of intuition and synchronicity. As your vibration rises, your intuition sharpens. You notice synchronicities and meaningful coincidences more frequently. Decisions are guided by inner knowing rather than logic alone. Your connection to spiritual guidance and universal intelligence deepens. These heightened faculties accelerate spiritual awakening, providing clarity, insight, and alignment with your soul's purpose. Spiritual expansion through contrast. Vibrational shifts often occur through contrast and intensity. Emotional highs, union, expand consciousness and resonance. Emotional lows, separation, amplify self-awareness and shadow work. This interplay creates a vibrational roller coaster, compressing years of spiritual growth into months. Your soul is challenged to adapt, evolve, and expand at a pace that feels both thrilling and transformative. The role of heart coherence. Twin flame energy fosters heart coherence, the alignment of heart, mind, and emotions. Coherent heart energy raises overall vibrational frequency, enhances emotional regulation, empathy, and clarity, supports integration of the lessons brought by the twin flame connection. Heart coherence becomes a vibrational bridge, connecting emotional experience with spiritual insight, catalyzing awakening beyond the relationship. The vibrational shifts experienced with your twin flame are not limited to the relationship. They ripple into all areas of life: work, creativity, health, and personal growth. They increase awareness of interconnectivity with others and the universe. They prime the soul for higher purpose, mission alignment, and expanded consciousness. The twin flame connection acts as a launchpad, elevating your vibration and preparing you for conscious co-creation at higher dimensions. Practical ways to embrace rapid vibrational shifts. To navigate and harness these shifts consciously. 1. Practice daily meditation or energy work. Anchor higher frequencies and prevent overwhelm. 2. Stay grounded. Connect with nature, breathe deeply, and maintain routines. 3. Observe emotional responses. Reflect on triggers, patterns, and lessons without judgment. 4. Engage in creative expression. Art, writing, or movement channels high-frequency energy. 5. Embody self-love and boundaries. Maintain energetic integrity while navigating intensity. 6. Track synchronicities and insights. Journal signs, dreams, and intuitive guidance for reflection. By embracing these practices, you integrate accelerated vibration into your life, transforming intensity into conscious expansion. The hidden gift of rapid vibrational shifts. The intensity of twin flame energy can feel overwhelming, but it is a gift of transformation. It accelerates spiritual awakening and consciousness expansion. It dissolves limiting patterns, egoic attachments, and emotional blockages. It heightens intuition, clarity, and energetic sensitivity. It aligns you with your soul purpose and higher calling. Rapid vibrational shifts are the universe's way of catalyzing growth, making the twin flame journey both challenging and transcendent. Meeting your twin flame is a vibrational jolt, a sudden awakening that elevates your soul, expands your consciousness, and accelerates your journey to love, clarity, and purpose. The shifts may feel intense, destabilizing, or even overwhelming, but they are precisely what your soul requires to evolve. By consciously embracing, integrating, and observing these vibrational accelerators, you transform every challenge into a catalyst for spiritual mastery, and every union or separation into a step toward your highest self. The twin flame journey is intense, transformative, and often overwhelming. Union, separation, vibrational shifts, emotional surges. All of these experiences are designed to teach, awaken, and elevate the soul. But experiencing these lessons is only part of the process. The true power lies in integration, the conscious absorption of insights, the embodiment of transformation, and the application of wisdom in daily life. Why integration matters? Without integration, the intensity of a twin flame journey can feel like chaos. Emotions run unprocessed. Energetic surges create instability. Lessons remain unlearned. Spiritual growth is temporary or fragmented. Integration turns raw experiences into lasting evolution. Emotional lessons become emotional mastery. Energetic activations become consistent vibrational alignment. Shadow work becomes self-mastery. Intuitive insights become conscious guidance. In essence, integration converts the intensity of the twin flame journey into sustainable spiritual growth. Step 1. Reflect on your experiences. Reflection is the cornerstone of integration. Journal your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Ask yourself questions like, what did this interaction teach me about myself? Which patterns were triggered and why? How has my perception of love, trust, and self-worth evolved? Observe without judgment. Treat each reflection as data for your soul. Reflection transforms emotional intensity into clarity and insight, revealing the lessons embedded in each encounter. Step 2. Process shadow and emotional wounds. Twin flames often trigger core wounds and shadow aspects. Fear of abandonment, rejection, insecurity, limiting beliefs about love and worthiness. Integration requires acknowledging, feeling, and releasing these wounds. Allow yourself to experience the emotions fully. Practice self-compassion, rather than self-criticism. Use therapeutic tools, meditation, or energy healing to process trauma. When shadow work is embraced, the emotional turbulence transforms into wisdom, and the egoic patterns are replaced with conscious choice-making. Step 3. Embody self-love and sovereignty. One of the most crucial lessons of the twin flame journey is radical self-love. Loving yourself without dependence or expectation is essential. Boundaries become expressions of self-respect, not walls of fear. Emotional and energetic sovereignty allows you to interact from wholeness rather than neediness. Embodiment goes beyond intellectual understanding. It means living your self-worth in thought, action, and energy. Step 4. Translate insights into daily life. Integration is not confined to meditation or reflection. It must extend into everyday actions, relationships. Approach interactions with empathy, clarity, and conscious awareness. Work and creativity. Let heightened intuition and expanded consciousness guide decisions. Health and body. Honor physical, emotional, and energetic needs. Spiritual practice. Ground high-frequency experiences into daily rituals. The goal is to bridge the spiritual with the practical, transforming awakening into lived experience. Step 5. Release attachment to outcomes. Twin flame journeys are often unpredictable. Union may be temporary or delayed. Separation may feel indefinite. Growth may not follow a linear timeline. Integration requires detachment from specific outcomes while remaining fully engaged with your own evolution. Focus on what you can control, your energy, choices, and self-awareness. Release what is beyond your control. Timing, the other's actions, and external circumstances. Detachment is not indifference. It is empowered presence, allowing lessons to flow naturally without resistance. Step 6. Strengthen intuitive awareness. Integration deepens intuitive and spiritual sensitivity. Recognize subtle energetic cues in interactions and environments. Listen to inner guidance for decision-making and alignment. Observe synchronicities, dreams, and signs as actionable wisdom. Developing intuition transforms external events into tools for growth, turning challenges into opportunities for insight and empowerment. Step 7. Harmonize energetic systems. The vibrational intensity of twin flame connections can leave energy systems in flux. Practice grounding exercises, connecting with earth, mindful walking, or yoga. Balance chakras through meditation, visualization, or energy healing. Anchor high-frequency experiences into the body to prevent disorientation. Energetic harmonization allows you to stabilize your vibration, integrate lessons, and maintain coherence amidst intensity. Step 8. Cultivate patience and timing. Integration is a gradual, ongoing process. Lessons may take time to fully reveal themselves. Insights may appear months or years after triggering events. Reunions and resolutions may unfold in alignment with divine timing. Patience transforms the twin flame journey from a series of crises into a coherent path, allowing spiritual acceleration to manifest sustainably. Step 9. Recognize the role of the twin flame mirror. Your twin flame is not only a partner, they are a mirror for your highest potential. Every reflection, trigger, and challenge carries a lesson for growth. Integration involves seeing yourself through the mirror without projection or blame. The connection becomes less about dependency and more about mutual awakening and expansion. By honoring the mirror, you internalize the lessons and cultivate inner freedom, wisdom, and love. Step 10. Transform lessons into soul mastery. Ultimately, the goal of integration is soul mastery, emotional mastery, transforming intensity into clarity and resilience. Energetic mastery, stabilizing vibration and aligning with higher frequencies. Conscious mastery, making choices from awareness rather than egoic patterns. Spiritual mastery, embodying love, wisdom, and divine alignment in every aspect of life. Integration converts the twin flame journey from a sequence of emotional highs and lows into a holistic framework for spiritual evolution. The ripple effect of integration. The lessons you integrate extend beyond your twin flame connection. Relationships become more conscious and harmonious. Work and creativity become infused with purpose and clarity. Spiritual practice deepens, expanding awareness and insight. Life experiences are perceived as teachers rather than obstacles. Integration allows the intensity of the twin flame journey to benefit your entire existence, accelerating evolution on all levels. Practical practices for deep integration. To maximize the lessons from your twin flame journey. 1. Daily reflection and journaling. Capture emotions, triggers, insights, and synchronicities. 2. Meditation and breath work. Anchor high-frequency experiences into the body and mind. 3. Shadow work and emotional release. Process fears, wounds, and limiting patterns consciously. 4. Mindful living and conscious choice-making. Apply spiritual insights in relationships, career, and daily routines. 5. Energetic grounding and healing. Maintain alignment and coherence amid high vibrational shifts. 6. Trust the process and divine timing. Accept the flow of union, separation, and lessons with grace. Through consistent practice, the intensity of the journey transforms into sustainable mastery, allowing spiritual growth to flourish naturally. The hidden gift of integration. Integration transforms temporary experiences into permanent wisdom. Emotional turbulence becomes emotional intelligence. Shadow confrontations become empowerment and self-awareness. Energetic intensity becomes stable high-frequency resonance. Spiritual awakenings become grounded in practical, daily living. Integration ensures that the twin flame journey is not merely a series of experiences, but a pathway to enduring transformation and awakening. Integrating twin flame lessons is the key to transforming intensity into mastery, emotional turbulence into wisdom, and spiritual awakening into a sustainable, empowered life. The journey of a twin flame is powerful, catalytic, and transformative, but it is through integration that true growth is realized. Every lesson, every reflection, and every vibration carries the potential to elevate your consciousness, expand your heart, and align your life with your highest purpose. By consciously embodying these lessons, you step into the fullness of your spiritual evolution, creating a life of harmony, awareness, and awakened love. The journey of a twin flame is not merely a love story. It is a profound spiritual acceleration, a catalyst that ignites rapid awakening and expansion of consciousness. After emotional intensity, vibrational shifts, shadow work, and integration, you arrive at the ultimate phase, awakening and soul expansion. This phase is about embodying your highest self, transcending old patterns, and living in alignment with soul-level purpose. 1. The moment of awakening. Awakening is often subtle yet unmistakable. A sudden clarity about who you are and why you are here. An internal shift from egoic desires to soul-centered priorities. A heightened sense of connection to the universe, life, and all beings. It may feel like a release of old limitations and attachments. A profound inner peace amid external chaos. Recognition that every past experience, including twin flame intensity, was a teacher. Awakening is not just intellectual. It is felt through the heart, body, and soul. A holistic realization that transforms perception and being. 2. Expansion of consciousness. The twin flame journey expands consciousness in profound ways. You begin to perceive energetic realities beyond the physical world. Awareness of subtle energies, vibrations, and interconnectedness deepens. You experience unity consciousness, recognizing the interdependence of all life. This expansion allows you to operate from a higher frequency. Decisions are guided by intuition and higher wisdom. Interactions are rooted in empathy, understanding, and love. Challenges are perceived as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Consciousness expansion is a permanent shift. Once accessed, it transforms how you see, feel, and act in the world. 3. Emotional mastery. Through twin flame lessons and integration, emotional intelligence rises to new heights. You respond rather than react. Emotional turbulence becomes fuel for growth instead of chaos. Compassion and forgiveness become second nature. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings. It is about fully experiencing, understanding, and consciously navigating them. This mastery allows you to move through life with balance, even amid intense relational, professional, or spiritual challenges. 4. Energetic coherence and high-frequency living. Soul expansion involves anchoring high-frequency energy in your daily life. Your vibrational field remains coherent, even when external circumstances are unpredictable. Energy centers, chakras, are balanced, facilitating physical, emotional, and spiritual harmony. Your energy becomes a magnet for alignment, opportunity, and abundance. Living in high-frequency alignment means embodying love, clarity, creativity, and purpose in every aspect of life. 5. Integration of shadow and light. True awakening is not light without shadow. It is the integration of both. Shadow aspects are fully acknowledged, accepted, and transformed. Strengths and gifts are consciously cultivated and embodied. Lessons from twin flame experiences are applied consciously to future interactions. The integration of shadow and light creates wholeness, allowing you to act from authenticity rather than fear or programming. 6. Soul-level freedom. A key sign of twin flame awakening is freedom at the soul level. Emotional independence. Your happiness does not rely on external circumstances or relationships. Energetic sovereignty. Your vibration is self-contained and aligned. Conscious choice. You respond rather than react, guided by soul wisdom. Soul freedom is liberation from the illusions of attachment, neediness, and limited identity. It allows you to experience love, connection, and joy from a place of fullness rather than lack. 7. Purpose alignment and divine flow. With awakening comes clarity of purpose. Your life path becomes illuminated, with a sense of direction and mission. Work, creativity, and relationships align with soul-level intentions. Synchronicities and guidance from the universe support your journey. Purpose alignment is not imposed. It emerges naturally when vibration, consciousness, and intention converge. This alignment creates a life that feels inspired, effortless, and deeply fulfilling. 8. Expansion into love and compassion. The twin flame journey teaches the essence of unconditional love. Love becomes expansive rather than possessive. Compassion extends beyond your immediate circle to all beings. Forgiveness and understanding replace judgment and resentment. Soul expansion is measured not just in consciousness but in the capacity to love freely, deeply, and without limitation. 9. Transcending time and space. Awakening brings a new perception of reality. Past, present, and future are seen as interconnected, fluid, and instructive. Your soul recognizes patterns and lessons across lifetimes. Detachment from linear outcomes allows you to operate from presence and divine timing. This perspective transforms challenges into opportunities for learning and expansion, making every moment a gateway to higher awareness. 10. Embodying the highest self. The ultimate expression of twin flame spiritual acceleration is embodiment. Thought, emotion, and action are harmonized with soul truth. Life is lived consciously with integrity, awareness, and alignment. Connection with your twin flame when it occurs is mutual, conscious, and expansive. Embodiment is not perfection. It is alignment, living fully from your highest truth while navigating human experiences with grace. Practical practices for sustaining awakening. To maintain and cultivate soul expansion. 1. Daily reflection and meditation. Anchor awareness, integrate insights, and maintain high-frequency states. 2. Energy alignment practices. Yoga, breathwork, or energy healing to stabilize vibration. 3. Service and contribution. Express love and purpose through helping others, creating, or teaching. 4. Mindful presence. Engage fully in life, observing thoughts, emotions, and interactions. 5. Synchronicity awareness. Follow signs, intuition, and inspiration for guidance. 6. Radical self-love. Honor boundaries, needs, and self-worth as a foundation for all growth. These practices allow awakening and expansion to become sustainable and embodied, ensuring that lessons from the twin flame journey continue to evolve your soul. The hidden gift of awakening and expansion. The culmination of the twin flame journey is holistic transformation. Emotional intelligence becomes second nature. Energetic coherence stabilizes daily life. Consciousness expands beyond personal identity to universal awareness. Life aligns with purpose, joy, and love. Awakening is not the end. It is the beginning of living fully as your highest self, empowered, loving, and conscious. Twin flame spiritual acceleration leads to awakening and soul expansion, a journey that transforms love, consciousness, and purpose into a living, embodied reality. The twin flame journey, with all its intensity, challenges, and insights, ultimately serves one purpose: to awaken your soul, elevate your vibration, and align you with the highest expression of your being. By embracing each phase, catalysts, vibrational shifts, lessons, integration, and awakening, you step into the fullness of your spiritual potential, living in harmony with love, consciousness, and divine purpose. The journey does not end with union or separation. It continues as an ongoing evolution, each moment offering the chance to expand, awaken, and embody the true essence of your soul. Through this journey you realize, love is the teacher, awakening is the gift, and the expanded soul is the reward.